Oh, son of a bitch!
Welcome to Blind Man Walking, where today we're making fun of blind people. So this blind guy decides to go spend time with his friend who he hasn't spent time with in a couple of years. So they meet up in a bar, and the one blind guy says to the other, "Man, I haven't seen you in like forever." Okay, if that didn't make you laugh, let's try this one. So a blind guy walks into a bar, and he walks up to the bartender and he says, "Excuse me, sir, would you like to hear a blonde joke?" And the bartender says, "Well, sir, just so you know, I'm blonde, the lady sitting next to you at the bar is blonde, and there's a fat man behind you who is also blonde. Do you still want to tell this joke?" And the blind guy says, "No, I don't feel like telling it 3 times." Okay, let's try this one. Why was the blind man swinging his guide dog around by its tail? He was just taking a look around. What did the deaf guy say to the blind guy before falling down the well? Nothing. Tough crowd here, I guess. Tough crowd. Even my dog's not impressed. Why did Helen Keller take a ride on the broken roller coaster? Because she couldn't see anything wrong with it. Oh gosh.
Dad, quit with the stupid blind jokes. I don't see the point.
What did the blind man say on Christmas Day? "I can feel your presence." Hey, Neeson.
Yeah, Dad?
Did you hear about the blind hooker?
No?
Yeah, you gotta hand it to her.
Oh, Dad, come on.
So this nun is having a bath, and she hears this knock on the door. And she's like, "Who is it?" And a man says, "It's the blind man." So the nun thinks to herself, "Well, he's blind, he can't see me, so I'll see what he wants." And she's like, "Okay, come on in." The door opens, this guy walks in wearing a tool belt. He looks at her and says, "Nice boobs. Where would you like me to hang the blinds?" Blind moments are moments in the life of a blind person where they do something or something happens to them that would never ever happen if they could see. For example, having a conversation with yourself. Been there, done that. Flirting with somebody half your age because they sound older. Been there, done that. And my most memorable blind moment is something that I want to share with you guys because it's freaking hilarious, and no matter how many times I think about it, it makes me laugh. So, years and years ago, I used to live with my brother, and we were big into working out. So every day we would go to a gym and work out, and we would take the bus back home. And this one day during winter, we went to the gym as normal and finished our workouts, showered, whatever, and we're taking the bus back home. Now, before I continue with the story, I need to explain something. We would have this unspoken game that we would play when we got off the bus going back home, where when we got off the bus, we would play this game where the first person to get to the door of our house would win. It was this kind of unspoken game that we developed over like a year of training together at the gym that we would go to. So this particular day, I was at the front of the bus. He was at somewhere in the back. It was pretty full. So we get off the bus, and I'm walking up the hill towards home. And I hear somebody coming up behind me. I hear them crunching on the snowy sidewalk. And I'm like, oh, that's my brother. So they come up alongside me, and I'm like, oh, no, you're not going to beat me home. So I elbow this person, and I hear this female grunt. And I'm like, oh shit. I elbowed a woman. And I'm trying to apologize with a straight face, but it's hard because my brother is behind me cracking up laughing. And this woman, she was
Good boy.
she knew I was blind, so I kind of played the blind card a little bit, but she was quite annoyed by the fact that I had elbowed her, and I'm trying to keep a straight face, and I'm trying to apologize, but it's hard for me to keep a straight face because of how hard my brother is laughing. She heads off on her way, and I just wait until she's out of earshot, as far as I can tell anyway, and then I just break down in hysterical laughter. So that was definitely that is to this day my most memorable blind moment.
Let's go, bud.